Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Friday workout. Let's begin with a 500-meter row and then grab a mini band. We'll do the rest of the exercises with that somewhere on our body. We're going to start with it around your feet though, not your knees. So we'll begin with bicycle crunch. So some of the tips for getting this done is have the band be flat and always try to be keeping tension on the band, right? It is possible to snap yourself with it if you let your feet relax, right? But try to get your knee all the way to your elbow and the other leg straight when you do it. All right, when you're done with that, we're gonna do a hamstring curl. So on the hamstring curl, I gotta keep one leg pulling towards my butt, and I'm kind of turning my feet. Then it does this, and it slides up my shin. So keep that heel turned out and keep that foot active, and you will avoid that. And then you can do a burpee and bring it up to your shins. Again, flat on your shins or flat on your kneecaps, and we're doing 40-foot monster walk, just warming up those glutes, quads, right? And that'll be 2 or 3 rounds through with that little complex. At the end of every one of those, I want you to do your deadlift warm-up set. The warm-up set, you gotta look ahead a little bit into sugar wad, and it's built into sugar wad, so you'll have a certain percentage for a certain number of reps, and that's your number 1, number 2, number 3. When you get done with the warm-up, which is 3 rounds, we'll go right into our deadlifts, okay? So we should be nice and warmed up. In our deadlifts, we are working towards our max out right now. So this is our 8 rep medium volume, medium strength work, right? Next week will be a little bit lower, a little bit heavier, and then we're going towards a 1 rep max in 3 weeks from now. All right, that is it for the strength work, and next we'll move into our conditioning stuff, which is pace work for a 2,000 meter row, right, which we did a couple weeks ago. This is going to be slightly faster than what you did on your 2K testing during testing week. We want to set a new PR, right? So you got to bring the time down just a little bit, but you know where you should be because we tested this at the very beginning, kind of like an in test and then the process and then an out test. Right? And the goal is that the process of training makes us faster, and you'll go faster on the out test than you did on the in test. But you have to know where you're starting in order to get a good feel for what your pace should be when we do these pace work workouts. So it's 3 750s. The 750s should be slightly faster than what you want, or right at what you want for your goal pace. So if you did your 2K at exactly 8 minutes and you want to get a 750, then your 2K or then your 750 pace for today should be slightly faster than what would give you a 7 minute and 50 second 2K, okay? After each interval, you're gonna get a 2-for-1 break. So if it takes you, say 3 minutes to do your 750, then I want you to get a 6-minute break in between each one, right? These should be relatively fast rows, and then you're gonna have your mini band from your strength work and your warm up. And we're gonna do sideline clams. So it's this more hip activation exercise, just moving the knees apart, kind of hinging at the ankles and at the hips, right? So not moving out like that where that foot flies away, but think about clamping the bottoms of your shoes together and just opening like a clam there, and then roll over and do some push-ups, more push-ups, okay? And that is it for today. The 750s should be wonderfully adequate for your conditioning for the day. Have a great one, and I'll see you guys for another fun workout tomorrow.